Right.
The documents that needs to be submitted, correct?
Right.
And regarding that, it did not change. Still, utility bill is primarily needed, although it is named under someone else's, as long as it can be verified.
The address, wait a minute, hold on. My address that I gave you on the account is not an address, it's a P.O. box. How am I going to get a utility bill for a P.O. box? Because I'm in between addresses. Yes. We're not moving until next month. I don't have an address until November 1st. And meanwhile, my credit cards have to be paid this month. And you can't hold my money from me. My credit score already dropped 100 points because of this.
Yeah. However, with the application with CitiBank, we don't accept the. We are asking.
Well, you did. You shouldn't have took my deposit then. You had no right to take my $225,000 if you don't like my address, because now I have no access to my money. You should have just rejected the deposit. Can you send the deposit back to my other bank? Where it came from?
It cannot be done.
Came from?
It cannot be done.
All right, so you're telling me because I don't pay utility bills and I can't get a utility bill for my P.O. box, you're going to hold my money forever?
It will be on the account unless we receive the documents needed.
All right, how am I going to get a...
If you can ask for someone who has a residential address, then it can be supported with a pay stub or paycheck.
Yeah, the only pay stub, listen carefully, I already sent you the only pay stub I get, which is disability. I don't have a job and I don't get a pay stub. I have a disability income. And I sent you that already. What's wrong with that as my pay stub? It has my social security number on it, and it has the amount of money I make, which is nobody's business, but what else do you want from me? I mean, I could give you fingerprints, I could give you blood. I don't know what else you want.
You actually mentioned that yesterday already, ma'am.
Yeah. So
actually, I was one of the persons who's talking to you regarding this matter.
Right. So why can't you think of another way?
Much as we wanted to provide another way, however, this is the only way for us to be able to unlock your account, because this is a primary, primary need for the opening of the account. For primary process.
All right. Should I change my address? Should I change my address on the account to someone who can give me their utility bill?
Yes, in which it is going to be a residential, and you can submit either a pay stub or paycheck, which is.
All right. So you want? I could put my neighbors. I could put my neighbor's address on the account and ask them for their utility.
If that could be possible, as long as it is residential, it is.
All right. So why couldn't you tell me that 8 weeks ago?
I wish I was that person who was talking to you 8 weeks ago so that you can have that advice.
Oh, okay. So that was your advice. Oh, okay. So that was your advice to me now. Okay.
Yeah, and that was my advice to you as well yesterday. But
no, it wasn't. I just suggested it myself. Don't tell me you suggested it. I just suggested it.
And beyond that.
Ma'am, I suggested it yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Stop.
You didn't suggest me to put my neighbor's. Suggested me to put my neighbor's address on my account yesterday.
Here's my question.
I'm not talking to you right now.
Okay, please be advised that this call may be recorded.
Oh, stop it.
Are you okay with the call being recorded too?
Yes.
Good, because I'm recording as well. You're telling me that yesterday you told me that I should put my neighbor's address on my account and ask her for her utility bill?
It is said generally that it can be, or as long as it is a residential address, but not specifically.
Even though it's not my address. Even though it's not my address. So it doesn't have to be my.
Being suggested yesterday.
So it doesn't have to be my address, you're saying?
Correct.
All right.
But it should be supported with a secondary document. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
So I have to ask my neighbor for her utility bill and change my...
Yes, correct. As long as it's residential. And a supporting document, which is a secondary one, should be submitted as well.
What is her, you want her paycheck? You want my neighbor's paycheck? Because I gave you mine and it's not good enough.
It should be under your name. Your name.
How am I going to get my neighbor's paycheck under my name?
Wait. How about a government piece of mail? Would you be able
I
to get
gave
that?
you my social security statement, which is a government piece of mail. And that wasn't good enough.
Let me check. Okay, 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, so you can make another $1. Are you getting paid by the minute? Is that what this is about? Because you, all you do is tell me to wait on hold.
I'm sorry. Going to do my research here to help you out.
Okay, I'll hold.
Okay. With the specific, is the Internal Revenue Services or the IRS.
How am I going to get a letter from the IRS? So Social Security is also government. Why is the IRS more important than Social Security when they're both government offices?
Okay, here's the thing. With the government piece of mail, it is a secondary document. A driver's license, social security number, that's a primary requirement. It is good as,
All right, what about a social card?
social security card is, has the same level or is equivalent to utility bill.
All right, no one has their address on their Social Security card.
But we are using that for verification. So technically, here's the thing.
All right.
The driver's...
You have my driver's license. You have my pay stub, which is disability. You have a copy of my utility bill. You have... No, you don't have a copy of my utility bill. You have a copy of my credit card statement. You have a copy of my bank statement from Chase with the address on it. You have verified my debit card that you mailed me. You verified it over the phone. And you still need more. But yet my husband's account didn't need anything at all. And he opened the same account the same day, same deposit amount. We both deposited $225,000 each, 2 separate accounts. His account didn't need any ID. And mine is being tormented for 8 weeks now.
Yeah, ma'am. You already mentioned that as well yesterday regarding your husband's account and the one regarding your account.
Yeah, I know. But is there any reason why my account is different from his? Because the only difference is the name.
We are not here to compare, ma'am. Anyhow.
Okay. All right. Well, one day it's going to be compared in the courtroom and this recording is going to be played.
Okay. Anyway, regarding the document, driver's license or state-issued ID.
I gave you my driver's license.
Yes, ma'am, let me finish first. If you keep on cutting me off, then this conversation won't be over.
I told you, I gave
Or
it to
if
you.
you want to discuss and then go ahead. I'll let you discuss.
No, go ahead.
You're gonna
Keep
in silence.
telling me more documents that you want. I'm listening. Go ahead. So you're telling me my disability pay stub is not good enough, even though it's from the government. Are you still there? I think he just wants to run the clock because he gets 10 cents a minute. So how much money did you make over these last 29 minutes? All right. He's not answering because he knows he's wrong. And all he's interested in doing is running the clock. So I might as well just hang up on him and save this recording. He did give me permission to record this call. In the call, it's on this recording. So I might as well just hang up. Goodbye.